Okay, we are live. All right. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes for some more people to come on. I see we got 3 so far. This is going to be a part 2 from last night. Um, I'm not going to have a panel tonight. Pizza and protein shakes. Hey, leave me a comment uh in one of the videos because I can't find your or your thing on YouTube. I've done a search, but if you leave a comment, not in the live chat, but in one of my videos, uh, then I can take care of you there. Um, it's good to see you, Candid Apple, Pizza and Protein Shakes, Beautiful Bronze Goddess, and everybody joining us tonight. Um, I'm going to be talking tonight about interracial couples, black women, white men, the power couple, as I call them. So a lot of people agree with me that we are the power couple. Some don't. Some don't like to hear it, but I'm going to talk about it. Okay. Um, Before I do though, there's some things I got to say. Some weird stuff's going on. Um, okay. And I want to make this clear on this platform, on this channel. Um, you know, Being in this platform and the subject that we cover, interracial relationships, dating, marriage, um, that's what we cover, and it at times becomes a controversial subject. Okay, there's a lot of people out there that don't like it, that see it as a problem. A lot of people do. They think it's neat. Okay, um, that's the community we live in. Okay, and that's what this channel covers. Okay, and also this channel, this platform is a safe space for black women. Okay, I want to make that clear. And a lot of you ladies have told me that you want this to be a safe place for you, so you can express what you feel, so you can vent. And I totally agree with that. Um, some things have been going on, and some people have some things they're dealing with. Okay, hey Corey, and they're going vent, and it's okay. Okay, and here's the thing: a lot of black women come in, a lot, that are dating out, opening up their options. Some do it because they're attracted to other races of men. Some do it because they think that's a best option. Some might be coming from a hurt place. Okay. And if they express how they feel and they share a story, we need to listen. We need to provide that safe space. Okay. For black women. This channel is for that. And they might say something about a black man that did them wrong. Okay? They're venting. It's that individual that did them wrong. Okay? It's when they come in, it don't mean they're talking about your brother, your son, your dad, your uncle, none of that. Okay? We don't come over here to bash a group of men. Okay? Now, there might be some comments. It happens. Okay? And there's many channels bashing us left and right. Okay. So if they come in and they speak of a hurt, something that they're hurting from, we need to respect that. Okay. And not take it like they mean everybody. Okay. Because I'm getting emails. You guys, a couple people are telling me that they don't appreciate bashing black men. And that's not what we're doing. These women are expressing how they feel. Okay. And that's all it is. And I'm not going to tell them that they can't vent, that they can't express how they feel, that they can't share what's going on. Okay. And sometimes the show will drift a little bit and not go the way we planned because someone is hurt. Okay. Because here's my thing. I don't want to lose nobody, and I don't like when people go at each other. Okay, we all have some issues here. I don't like when people are going at each other, fighting in the comment section. Okay, now sometimes you see somebody might be acting a little strange, but you don't know what's going on. Okay, I'm seeing things, and if you knew, you wouldn't be so. And I get it. You guys want to send me emails and constructive criticism, and I appreciate it. Okay, but we're going to give women a safe space if they want to open up and express what's going on, and if they want to vent a little bit, I'm going to have that for them. I'm not going to silence nobody. Okay, but just be aware that it might be a black guy. Okay, and they're not talking about everyone. Okay, they're talking about who did them wrong. All right. So I'm not going to silence them. I'm not going to mute them and tell them what they can and can't say. We have a safe space. And it's not a safe space for men, okay? It's not. Men are tough enough they can take it if they hear it. All right? I want to make that clear because there's a lot of hurt feelings going on, and I want it to stop. We're a family here. We don't go in on each other, okay? We'll get through this. Had a couple rough videos. Got some good stuff out of them though. Had some good talking points. But there's some stuff going on. There's some emotions. All right. So I'm not going to silence nobody. All right. And that's the way it's going to be. If these ladies want to open up and have this safe space, like you guys have asked me to give to you, and I'm giving it to you. You should be able to say whatever you want to say. And we got people coming in from different groups, people that are swirling, people that are divestors, and everybody's welcome. Okay. And you know sometimes interracial relationships come out of that stuff. Okay, so and that's what I promote. And but there is some trauma that goes on. There is some hurting that's going on. And if you guys have heard half the stuff that was told to me that these ladies are going through, you break down and cry to your knees. You would. And last night's show, yeah, it went a little left, but you know what? Sometimes we need to vent and take a breath and not worry about if it's the perfect show or the views or any of that stuff. What's important is we hold it together, together. Okay? Let it go. Forgive. Someone comes on and you don't like what they're talking about, you need to let it go. Okay? There's people dealing with trauma, real life trauma, abuse. And sometimes they get on the panel and sometimes things go a little left, but things are going on. And we're not being sensitive. We're just like, okay, well, man, we got off the subject again. Yeah, we do a lot. And honestly, I didn't want it to go there. I wanted it to be a totally positive show last night. I did. And and it was going good, you know? But there's some strange things going on. There's more people coming in, more people watching. Okay? And that's good, but we got to keep, our guard up a little bit cuz we don't know who's coming in here. Um, but we need to support each other. That's the most important thing. And when it comes to interracial marriages, the power couple, you know how we make it through? Understanding each other, finding out if there's a problem, what the problem is, letting that person vent, having that safe space, because this is a relationship we have. We're all in this channel, and a lot of you guys talking back and forth, your friends, you guys. Um, but I don't want to see no backbiting. I don't want to see no people. Please don't fight in the chat. I seen it, and yeah, I'm blind as a bat, but I do catch some things. Okay, we should be lifting each other up, not putting each other down. Yeah, Corey, that's right. We're stronger together. Okay. Now Sandy's doing fine. Um, and I wasn't planning on doing this live, but I seen some things going on, and I just felt I had to say this. So do not get your feelings hurt if some lady goes in and says something about a black guy. So what? We all get bashed. Okay. I don't want the show to be about that by no means. But if she's hurting inside and speaks as someone that did something, she's talking about that individual. It seems that some people think that we're just a bashing show and that's what we do. No. You got to understand there's people coming in from past relationships, past trauma, stuff that's going on. And I want them to vent. I'm not going to silence that. Okay. But we can fix it. We don't need to attack each other, ladies. I mean, and guys, we don't. And I have love for all you guys. And I know some ladies are more passionate than others. Don't hold it against them. Because one lady that was more passionate than everybody else said some stuff about black men, but guess what? Other women were doing it too. They're just saying it softly, but people don't catch that. I did. I was listening. Okay. But it was little subtle things. But we focus on the one that's a little bit louder, the one that's a little bit more passionate, that wants to get stuff out because there's stuff going on. And that young lady, I have love and respect for. I know what she's going through. And I just hate to see hate going that way. And guys, we're adults here. We're in this together. And it's a relationship. It's kind of like a marriage, but in a marriage you got to work out your problems, right? Somebody's going to say something they shouldn't. Sometimes they're going to get loud with you. Sometimes they're going to be a little too passionate. Guess what? We work it through, right? That's how a power couple survives. That's how this channel will survive. Because I'm telling you right now, there's people coming through that would love to destroy what we have. There's people out there behind the scenes gossiping and seeing how they can tear us down. It's happening. Because we got a good thing going. We have a blessing, and we're putting out, information. We're talking about, successful interracial marriages. People don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear the power couple thing. They get upset, whether it's true or not, they don't want to hear it. Okay. So we do have haters. We have haters within our channel here. There's some hate subscribers that'll subscribe and follow it and wait for that time to cause some havoc. But we can overcome this. We can overcome anything. And last night I'm not totally upset about it. I'm not. Um, some things went left, but there's other things going on. You got to understand. Um, and I want us to come together. And I don't want to run somebody off because we're getting offended because you felt they're ruining the show or whatever. I'm not going to let one person destroy it. Okay. And this person wants to help build the channel. There's no ill will. There's some trauma going on, guys. And I wanted to talk to you about that. And I think we need to not be so sensitive. Okay. Let women vent, regardless of who they go after. Okay. And if they're not saying all and it's just that person that's in their family or they had a relationship with, let it go and just embrace them, and give them encouragement. That's how we get through this. And yeah, judgment free zone. Okay. So I'm not going to say names, but ladies, I enjoyed the panel last night. I really did. I thought it was nice. Yeah, there were some things. There was some emotions. There was eh, but you know what? We're all human. And I don't want to lose one person. I've dealt with losing friends through YouTube because of mistakes I've made, but I don't want to lose people just because, a mistake they make. We got to be forgiving. Forgive and let it go. Lift each other up. And I don't think anybody did anything wrong last night. I don't. Yeah, there was emotions. Yeah, there was some hurt, but we're human. We'll get through this, you know. But anyway, but I'm going to have you know, a safe space for black women, okay? And I'm not going to coddle men. I'm not. I'm not going to tell them what they can and can't say on my channel. The, I'm making the rules here. If they want to vet and say and let it rip, they're going to let it rip, and I'm going to allow it. You know, because sometimes people need a safe space, just a vent to have people comfort them. You know, and that's what I want. That's what you guys told me you want. You want a safe space, and you should have that. You know, and we have a good time doing this. I do, and we got. I think we got something out of the panel. It wasn't a total loss. There's some stuff we could pick out of there. And when we're talking about the power couples, guys, um, tell me, the men out there, what did you pick up from the women? When to approach them, what to look for. I learned some things that women want you to hear them out. They want you, when it's come to black women, the ones that have been talking on the panel, they want to be heard. They want you to listen. You know, and ladies are emotional, and they want a little emotion from you too, guys. It's okay. You can show them you love them. That's what it's about. Um, that's how the power couple moves. We're a power couple. We come together. We're two people that move as one. We come together. We're making it happen. And the haters hate to see it, but it's true. And it's a beautiful thing. And we ought to embrace that blessing. Okay. Yeah. Can other groups be successful? Sure. We're making it happen. And we got so many different people. Yes, I did. Yes. And Sunkissed is an awesome lady. She's a loving person. She is. She's passionate, and she wants this channel to grow. She wants to be part of the team. I mean, but she's a person that's passionate. Some people are more passionate than others. That's okay. And I don't see this going on every night and every show, but there's some things going on right now. Okay? So Yeah, and I'm talking to everybody that's, you know, but yes, I did talk to her. And you know, she's tough. She's been through a lot. There's a lot of hurt, but there's a lot of passion. There's a lot of love there. This lady's special, and when she hooks up with her future husband, he's going to be a lucky man. You know, but there's healing that's going on right now, and it's easy to pounce on people. And I was getting a little frustrated too, and I kind of felt bad because we all turned on her because she was the most passionate. She was the one, you know, and we don't understand. We get so caught up in how the show's going, the topic, and then we get upset because someone. But sometimes we need to take a break and say, you know what? What's really going on? What's important? Is it important that I come in and we put on a spectacular show, or is it more important that we keep each other here and work through it? That's a true relationship. And when you come into a marriage, you know, every relationship you have really is building you up for a marriage. How you interact with people, how you treat your friends. That can lead to how you treat your wife, your husband later on. How you guys get to know each other, how you guys work things out when there's troubled times. And in marriages, there's always troubled times because we're human, we're flawed, but you got to work through it. And in this channel too, we got to work through. We've had some bumpy roads. You guys that have been with me for a while, we've been through some stuff, but we always work it out. We get through it. And you know what? It's like we come together stronger. That's a power couple in itself. Think about it. Yeah, she's okay. And guys, I think we misunderstood and we pounced on her, and I did too, and I felt bad. I was just like, but we didn't understand what was going on, you know? But I found out, and now I understand. And I know you guys send me emails, and I know it's not to because you're upset. You're a little concerned, and I appreciate that. I always like constructive criticism. Send it to me. Don't put it in the comment section because I'll take that as a form of disrespect, and I'm going to delete it, and I might block you because I don't like. It's like when you're in the workplace, and if you mess up, your boss brings you out in front of everybody and tears into you. You wouldn't like that, right? But if he brings you in the office and explains it, you can work it out, right? That's the same difference. Okay. And guys, if you ever do get blocked, just send me an email. Um, and I can release that. I don't usually block, subscribers. I don't. But let's say one of the mods accidentally blocks you, because I've had that happen. And I've had people email me, "Hey, I blocked so and so. I'm sorry, it was a mistake." So things like that happen. Just send me an email and I can fix it right away. Um, but anyway, we're the power couple, guys. Embrace it. Okay. Black women, white men are doing amazing things. And I know people hear that and they just cringe like, ugh. But it's true. Stats are bearing it out. And I got blocked. What? Blocked for saying, yeah. And that's, you tried to block Vortex, but you can't. Um, sometimes you're going to get blocked. Just shoot me an email, okay? And I can fix that. Um, but yeah, let's not tear into each other. I seen us going after each other. Okay, that's not good. All right, because we don't know what that person's going through until you know. And I was irritated, but you know what? This young lady's got my back. She's got your back, whether you see it or not. She does. Yeah, a lot of misunderstanding going on. There was. And and when emotions come up and we all have different views. And another thing, when we have big panels like this, sometimes people talk a little more, we talk over each other. And we had a little bit of that. And I take the blame for that because I let it happen. But I'm going to start doing a timer and start muting people and have a fair shake. Um, and that might have ended. That might have fed a little bit of you know a little bit of issues and stuff. But you know, just think of it. We're the power couple. We're like we're a family here, and we work it out. We make it work. And mods, I've made some you guys some new mods. Um, watch the traffic. Okay. Um, if people are coming in cussing, saying profanity, get them out of the building. If they're attacking one of us, we get them out, you know? And that's just to help me, you know, keep it clean in the building here, you might say. Um, but you know, and the power couple is always working, Back to the power couple. The power couple is always working. The power couple, the work's not done. Once you're married, once you're in that relationship, you got to keep fighting for your marriage. You got to keep going. And usually, a lot of times, the power couple has an advantage because they've already been through the hate before they even got started. So they're already working through it. They believe, just to let you know. Oh, our white men better. Okay, that's funny. Yeah, I'm going to say yes. We are better lovers, but that's my opinion. Yeah, but that came from Corey. Okay, Corey, watch yourself. Um, but yeah, let's not fight. And I love Sunkiss. She's awesome, and I want to do a show with her. And you know, young lady was so hurt because she thought she hurt my show and stuff. And no, um, but we'll work it. I don't want to lose nobody. I don't. I've lost people in the past, and it's broken my heart. And I prayed to God. I say, God, and I pray for. I've had some reconciliation, and it's been awesome. And I pray for friends to return. I do. Well, all of my friends return. No, but see, I take it serious. Friendship serious. Relationships are serious. You know, and we got a special blessing here, guys. We do. And you guys, I tell you, you guys got big hearts. You guys are awesome. And I just don't want to see us turn into a chaotic channel. I don't want to see us, drift off where I want it to be strong. This is our platform. This is our safe space. And what we talk about is interracial relationships. We give black women a safe space. We lift them up. We give them a little praise, and we show our love. And the guys in the chat, you know, they love you guys. We're like a family. This is our neighborhood. You know, this is our space. And there's no more beautiful neighborhood than our neighborhood, you know? and we got something special, and people are seeing it, and there's haters out there. There always will be. When you have a blessing, there's always someone trying to tear it down. But we'll get through this. And but to let you guys know, I know I put out that post that I was going talking. It's just going to be me, and it is because I think I just need to explain this. And I didn't want to bring nobody up tonight because I don't want to. I don't want no one lashing out at no one else or saying somebody did this and she did that and he was over here doing this. I don't want to go into that. Um, just embrace each other, forgive each other. Okay, we all get emotional sometimes. Sometimes we say things. Sometimes we're misunderstood, and and the power couple, we work through it because you know what? In the power couple, we're strategic. We're looking beyond the here and now into the future, you know. And when the power couple falls in love, they go for love all the way, you know, in every aspect. S- So it's wrong to say how you feel. No, it's not wrong to say how you feel if you disagree. No. I mean, as long as you're respectful, you can disagree. You can say how you feel. No. And see, I don't want it to be that we can't say certain things. Okay? Of course we can't come on here cussing and saying profanity and um, you know, but and I want that safe space where you can say how you feel, you know? But, just try to be respectful to each other. We don't need to attack each other. Sometimes in the chat people have different ideas, different values, different things, and sometimes people get into little skirmishes, get into, you know, they'll pick at each other. And marriage is a work in progress. Yes. Yeah, worth building a great foundation. And sorry, got a little cold here. Um yeah, I don't want to be divisive towards one another. I want us to get along, guys. We're going to have different opinions. We're not going to agree on everything. We're not. But we can work together. We can make this work. We can have a difference of opinion, you know? And I want us to come together. I want us to have, you know, cohesion, you know. And these panels, I love doing panels when different people come on and give their perspective. I love that. That's what makes it fun. I think that's where we learn a lot because we hear people out. Um we get to see what they're thinking. And can you uh, can a white man appreciate a black woman with an okay cooking skills? Well, I don't know. That's kind of tough. That Nah, of course. Um, yeah, we can appreciate a black woman even if she can't cook. Of course. Just relax, unwind. We're not dwelling on things. Yeah, I don't think so. I think our problem appears bigger than what it really is. I really believe that, but we need to talk about it. And I needed to clear up that safe space because some people think it's going to turn into an attack show. It's not. Okay. Sometimes women, they're going to express how they feel, and it might be a certain person that did them wrong. Okay, but don't worry about the men. Men can take it. Okay, and it's not about your, like I said, brothers, sons, uncles. It's not about that. Okay, it's about their life, their situation. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Um, you know, because somebody, but a couple people had concerns about that. No, don't worry about that. It's going to be okay. Men can take it. Don't worry about men. You know what? We need a safe space for women. Um, for black women. Okay, you know. And how many safe spaces are there in this YouTube thing? Let's have it here. And you guys told me that's what you want. And I agree. You should have it. You should feel free to express yourself. Say what you want. Okay. And we shouldn't take it personal. Um, okay. So, but anyway, I'm going to cut this short. I just wanted to reach out to you guys, and I want to say thank you for all you do. Thank you for coming on tonight so late. Um, and I do appreciate it. We got 50 people in the building at this hour. That's pretty good. But I just want to say I love you guys, and we got something special. We have a blessing, and don't let nobody tear that away from you. Okay, interracial marriages can work, yes, and with black women, white men, statistically, we're doing very well. Keep that in mind. That gives hope. That gives younger generation, they have opportunities, you know. And in today's world, you could love somebody of a different race. It's not illegal to do that. You can marry them if you want. You can build a family together. I did it, and I'm very blessed. And I want that positivity that I've experienced for you guys to see that, for you guys to experience that. You know how many people I've talked to, like in the chat, that's been married over 20 years? Quite a few. One lady said she was married 40 years. 40. And here I'm thinking 27, I'm doing wonders, which is good. It's a blessing. But 40 years? That's amazing. And an interracial couple? That is. That's like baby boomer time. That's when segregation was in full swing, right? And they made it through. Wow. Let you know we can too, right? As they pass the torch, we're carrying on. Okay, what's that? I got a question. Um, what should I do if my family does not really agree with dating out? Okay, that's a good question. Okay. Um, you're going to have to talk to your family. Now, they might not agree with it, but if you guys really love each other, um, and you're both adults, I mean, it's up to you. Um, what I would say is if you love each other, to put each other first, even though your family don't agree with it, just make sure you love each other above all. Okay? Cuz that's um because I know people that have been in interracial marriages where their families were totally against it, and it worked out. But you got to make sure you're strong enough for that, and who you're marrying or in that relationship with is as strong as you. Okay, you got to keep that in mind, because when it's in an interracial relationship, you're going to get um, you're going to get some hate. Yes, even in 2022, people still hate it. Yes, there are still racists that will, you know, try to harm you for that. Not so much physical violence, but maybe on the job, or maybe, just being mean to you. Okay? That stuff still goes on. Okay? Not everybody's, happy and cheerful that you're in an interracial relationship. Some people hate it, despise it, and want to see you fail. I got haters right now that just hate me because of who I'm married to. And they would like nothing more than to see me destroyed. But they don't understand. Me and Sandy are a power couple. We persevere. We adapt. We overcome. We get through. We kick the walls down. They can't stop that. You know, it's a snowball effect, and it gets bigger and bigger. You can't stop it. You can't. Interracial relationships is going to grow more and more and more, and they can't stop it. Yeah, racism is a mental disorder. Racism is evil. It's that's what it is. You know, hating somebody from another racial group, that's evil. Thinking you're better than somebody else that's different than you, that's evil. That's wrong. We all have our strengths and weaknesses. That don't make us better than the other. Okay? But whether you have success or failure depends on you, decisions you make. Now some people have a bigger head start, but that's okay. God can lift anybody up, you know. But yeah, if your families don't agree with it, that it's up to you. The ball's in your court. You get together, and it depends on how strong your relationship is. If you totally love each other, go for it. Um, and if you're strong enough to take whatever backlash is going your way, you'll make it through. But if it bothers you so much that you can't have a relationship, I would say stay away from. Um, Interracial relationships ain't for everybody. It's not, you know, because if you're in that, you got to be strong enough to take anything that's thrown your way, and you got to be strong enough to put your wife or husband above everybody. That's above your mom, dad, brother, sister, cousin. When you're married, the one you're married to is the most important person in your family. You put them first. My wife is first in my family, most important person in the family. And that's the way it should be. What's this? It's Satan. Satan attacks marriage because it's God's agreement. Yeah. God created marriage, and it started with Adam and Eve. That was the first marriage. When God took Adam's rib and created Eve, and gave him a woman to be with him, a wife that would be there for him so he wouldn't be alone, someone to comfort him, someone that would be along his side. That was the first marriage, you know? And Adam and Eve are our grandparents. All of us. That's where, you know, that's where humanity started. They were the first, you know, and that's what God intends for us to be married, build families, come together, you know, and we're supposed to pass that down. And marriage is for everybody. It's not a Eurocentric thing. I don't know why people say that. It's in the Bible. The Bible didn't come from Europe, okay? But it's for all of us. We all need to get married. That's what God's plan is, you know. And I'm not going in on somebody that's not married. I'm just saying that's God's plan. It's biblical, okay? And when we grow up, we're supposed to leave our mother and father and go out, find a wife, and start our own family. And marriage is a beautiful thing. It is. And it's amazing. I see all you guys out there that tell me how long you've been married, you know? Um, it was amazing. Indiana mom came on, married the same year I was, 27 years. Both had 3 kids, and I think she had a grandkid, and I got 2 grandchildren, and that's amazing. And those are black women and white men doing amazing things. The stats are bearing it out. And we're seeing it in real time. We're seeing it, you know, and it's awesome. It's great. It makes me happy. I like to see it, you know. So much negativity thrown our way, but there's so much positive that's not being shown. There's so much positive out there. And I want to show that. Hello, Chris Cook. Yeah. Thanks for joining in this late live. Um, you know, but I call us the power couple because we're making it happen. And it's funny because, I talk to people that are interracially married that have worked, and they said, you know what? Nobody thought it would. That sounds familiar with my life. You know, my grandmother said it wouldn't last 3 months. Well, we're close to 28 years still going strong. So, but why did it work? Because we're strategic. We looked beyond the attraction, beyond the hookup, beyond just getting together, having a good time. We looked to what the future can hold, building together in a marriage, having a family one day, you know? And I think that's why black women and white men marriages work because we think more strategic. We really do. And like I said, we're like vetting each other before we even start dating. And if you could get beyond the stereotypes and generalizations and really get to know that person, you might be surprised. And it's a new thing. We got a blessing here. Um, and younger generations coming up, they're opening up their options even more than we did. I'm a Gen Xer. It wasn't happening as much back in '94 when I got married. I see it more and more now, you know. But we can find true love, and you know what? It might come in a different package, and that's okay. It really is. And us as a power couple, we go through that. We have to jump hurdles before we even get started. So we're already built up for it, and we're thinking strategic. And I know black women think strategic when they're looking the date out, you know? And us as white men are vetted more than black men because of those stereotypes and generalization. That's a good thing. You should be vetted. And then the white man wants to know she's really in for him. So he's kind of vetting her too. So it's a good thing. Which state did we marry? New Mexico, where we're at now. That's the state me and my wife married. And we're from the same place. So um, me and my wife grew up in the same town. So we lived in opposite sides of town, but nevertheless, we're in the same town. Um, and it was awesome when I was in the army because when we came home on leave, we didn't have to divide it which family we're going to go see, like a lot of people. We came and seen our family because our families live in the same place. So, you know, but anyway, but let me go ahead and close this. I just wanted to make it short, and I just want to put a little disclaimer there, guys. And I want a safe space for black women. If they want to open up, just let them. Okay, let them open up. Let them express how they feel. Okay, um, and just to appreciate each other. Like I said, we got a blessing. We do. And you guys are awesome. And, you know, there's, some of you in the chat have been with me ever since I made that first video. That's pretty awesome. Uh, joke. What's that? Tread are people. I don't understand. Tread are people in New Mexico? Okay. You know what's funny about New Mexico? Here's the thing. Uh, some people, I don't know what it is, but think that it's part of Mexico. There's people out there that still think that. They'll say, I remember when I went in the army, you're from New Mexico. You don't look like a Mexican. Well, I'm not. But you said you're from No, New Mexico. We're actually a state. We've been a state since 1912. Okay, we are a state. We're surrounded. We got Texas and Oklahoma on one side, Arizona on the other side, uh, Colorado right on top to the north, and then the south. We have Texas and Mexico in between. Um, so I mean, we're in between other states. People know. It's kind of funny though. Uh, we are the ninth largest state. We don't have a huge population either. A lot of open land, and we're not just a desert. We actually got mountains and you know different terrain and stuff. We have ski resorts here too. So, uh, what's that? Oh, I appreciate you too. I do, guys. I appreciate you guys. My wife Sandy does too. And here in the near future, I want to get her on a live with us and have like a panel discussion. I want to do it with a different computer, so we each have our computer. I'm gonna have to create a channel for her, um, just so she can go and comment and have her own little icon or whatever. Um, are there people in New Mexico? Yes, yes, there are. Not a lot, but we are here. And if you see where I live, I live. Uh, I literally live in the desert. Yeah, you can hear coyotes at night and stuff. And I live outside of town, like in the suburbs. We can see the city lights at night and stuff. It's pretty cool. Uh, I was there since I first. Oh yeah, thanks, Band Up Live. Yeah, you remember that first video I made? The one with the hairstyles. I went in, and then the 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 second one I made is four reasons white men are choosing black women, and that video took off. I think it's got like 57,000 views or 58,000. That video took off. That was that was neat. That was fun. Um, sometimes when I'm sitting back and sometimes going through YouTube, it's kind of an up and down thing. You'll get like you're on an all time high because people are loving it and your channel's growing, and then you run into like a stumbling block where things might not be going so good, or it's kind of an up and down thing. And sometimes I just think back and I was just having fun making a video here and there, and then I'd put it on YouTube, and I remember I'd have like three people watching, and I'd be looking at my phone. Oh, there's three. Oh, there's another one. How many likes did I get? And that was always exciting. And I remember I did my first live show with Lexus Exodus back. That was awesome. That was my first live show, and it's in my channel if you want to watch it. The video quality is like I'm in a shadow, and I had my old HP computer, so it didn't have as good of a camera and stuff, but had fun on that. That live was so fun. We had a good discussion, and big love to Lexus Exodus. She was always so kind, and um, when we did that live and stuff, and that helped build the channel. It helped it grow, and little here and there, and you guys w- that watch me every week and stuff, and come on the panels and stuff. I love you. I appreciate it, and it's awesome. And I love bringing my wife on. I have a good time, and when she made that video, that was her first video, and I was like, I hope she gets more interested because I'd like to see her on more. Um, but she's very busy. My dream is to have her on the show and be like the dynamic duo where we come on together and we do our own little shows. I would love to do that, but she's got a lot on her plate, and she's living her life with her dream job and stuff. And but she'll come on here and there, and my wife wanted me to tell you guys thank you for supporting me, and all the kind words you guys send her. And when you guys send comments, um, she sees them. They go to both phones, mine and hers. So all them loving comments you were sending her when she did that video, she was seeing it, and she really appreciated it. She got a little teary eyed when she was seeing it. And that was awesome. Um, but yeah, it was great. But I mean, I love doing this. This is my passion. It really is. I have a day job, so I have to work. Um, but YouTube's what I really love to do. I just love interacting with you guys. Telling you how I feel, and it makes me feel good when you guys say thanks for appreciating us. Black women tell me that, and that's no problem. Um, Black women had my heart since I was 5. I always had love for black women and always will. You ladies are very special. You guys got uh, awesome qualities, awesome character, big hearts, and you guys are nurturing, compassionate, have a lot of passion. And you're beautiful. Um, you know, and you know that you guys are awesome. And I when I say that, I mean that. I'm not just trying to fluff you up. Yeah, it's coming straight from the heart. Okay. Yeah, Alexis is a sweetheart. Yes, she is. Um, yeah, but that, and a lot of you guys came over from her channel. You know, and that's what I always appreciated. She treated me kind and stuff, and she was a big channel, and I was just a little nobody guy trying to make videos. And you know treated me with love and respect, and I appreciate that. I never forget stuff like that. That's awesome. You know, and I appreciate you guys being here. You know, I do, and it kind of breaks my heart when I see some of us in the chat fighting each other. I mean, and it's going to happen. We're going to bump heads. That's what happens in a family. We just do it, but we work through it. Um, and that's what the power couple does. They work through it. Love both our channel. All thanks so much. Yeah, I like to watch your chat. A lot of times I listen because at work I can't watch it, so I'll just put my earpiece from my phone and listen as I'm working, and I enjoy doing that, and you know, oh man. But I need to get some sleep, guys. I've been, because I love you guys so much, I've been staying up late, and I need to get to bed. Sandy says I need to get to bed and get some rest. But I love you guys. Uh, oh, thank you, PW. I appreciate you guys too. Um, you guys are what makes this channel go around. Um, and this is your channel. I'm just the CEO, you know, but it's our space, it's our platform, it's our safe space. Oh, you came over from Cohen's channel? Yeah. And shout out to Cohen. I mean, the guy's awesome. Love the guy. Um, he gave me and my wife a shout out, and he came on my channel and me and Sandy went on his and had a good time. Um, I just give Cohen a shout out. Cohen's a good guy. I like Cohen. Um, enjoyed, the videos we did together, the lives we did together, and it was nice. And yeah, so a number of you guys came from different channels, and that's good. And that's what it's about on YouTube. You know, people in our space coming together, and got subscribers going to different channels. I know I see a lot of you guys on different channels, and that's good. That's really good. And that's neat because you get a variety. You got different personalities, different things going on. And that's so awesome. Uh I turned into Mike Tyson. I wanted to say, "Let go, get ready to rumble." Yeah. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we could be the ultimate talk show, or we could turn into a Jerry Springer real quick. Now we don't get that bad, but uh, we've had our moments, right? And we have a lot of what is it? Marathon shows. I don't want to do too many marathon shows. Oh, they are fun. I just can't believe we went eight and a half hours the other night. That was crazy. That's my record, 8.5. Maybe one day we'll do a marathon show. Nah, as much as I love this, 8 hours is a little much. An hour, 2 hours is cool. I like to keep it that way. But sometimes the discussion gets so interesting, we get so involved. The interaction's so great that we just stay on and keep going. Um, it was crazy. It was like we all wanted to talk. We had our ideas. We had you know, our passions going. And then the panel, kind of got locked up because we kind of talked over each other for a while, and then, but we got a lot of good feedback from everybody, a perspective on it, everybody on the channel, and that was, that's what it's about, you know, and that's how we learn. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and close it out tonight. Guys, 8 hours is a whole shift. Yeah, just think if we were getting paid by the hour to do this. Um, you know, if YouTube was doing that, give you like a wage for every people be live all the time, be like 20-hour lives. But anyway, well, we've been on an hour and 4 minutes, and I think this live was needed. Not just talk about the power couple, but to talk about the channel, talk about the safe space. Okay. And you know, ladies, you need that space, safe space, and take it. It's yours. Okay. If you need the vent, and guys, we need to lift up these ladies, you know, and you guys, be kind to each other, you know, pray for each other, and have each other's back. Yeah, and I know you guys do, and I see that so much, and it kind of tears me up when I see a little infighting because I'm like, gosh, we're closer than that. But we're people. We bump heads. That's just what we do sometimes. But I just wanted to talk about that, and I didn't want to do a panel tonight. Um, just because of what went on, I didn't want no hurt feelings. Lashing out at a certain person. And I don't think that would have happened, I really don't, but I just wanna be safe about it. We are family. Yeah, you don't wanna hear me sing. If I start singing, I'll lose, subscribers in multitudes. I'll go back to where I started where I had, like, 15 people. If even that, they might run too, because my voice is horrible. I You know what? I go to church and the choir don't want me in there, so that should tell you how good I am. They don't even want me singing in the church, it's so bad. I You know what? We all have our talents, right? Singing was never mine. For me, it's a curse. It is. So I don't wanna do that to you. Uh, I love you guys too much to put you through that torture, so I'm not going to sing. Um, but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and close out. I love you guys. Um, I'll be back on late Saturday night. I don't know what time. Um, but I will be on Saturday and Sunday. Um, I'm gonna bring Sunkissed on. We got a awesome show we were talking about doing, and just know she was hurt because we kind of lashed out at her, and I feel bad for that. Um, and she's going through some stuff. She's a loving person. She cares, and um, sometimes we don't know what others are going through. Um, she's very passionate, very passionate, you know. Um, yeah, I got my sisters and me. We are family, yeah. Um, but yeah. But guys, we're a team, we're a family. We're a family that's made up of power couples and future power couples. And in our community, we're leading the way. We really are. And we're going to keep leading the way, because we're strategic. Okay, we vet, we know how to love each other on all aspects of love, and we know how to make it work, you know. But anyway, guys, yeah, I'm making you yawn. Yeah, because I'm tired. I need to go to bed. Uh, thanks, CEO driver. I think it's the first time I've seen you. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. God bless you and your families, and we're going to have a good couple shows Saturday and Sunday. And I'm going to do a prayer meeting too. Sunday. If you're a Christian like me, you can join us. We'll read some Bible scripture, and I might show a video. Sometimes I do. Sometimes, like an act of kindness, I like to show something positive. People helping out each other because as Christians, we're supposed to do that. But even if you're not a Christian, you're welcome to come watch it or participate in it. All I ask is just be respectful and courteous. Um, you know, but everybody's welcome to do that. Um, I know not everybody's on the channel's a Christian. That's fine. You don't have to be. That's just my faith. Okay. Um, but everybody's welcome, and we don't have to have the same faith to be a family here. Okay. So, and I love you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys make me want to do this all the time. And thanks for bearing with me during the week of me zoning out and me falling asleep and all the craziness. Thank you guys. Um, but I did have a good time last. I really did. I was a little frustrated, and I wanted the show to go a certain way, and there are some issues we had, but we work it out. And the marathon shows didn't help. I've been half asleep all week, but anyway, um, but I'll see you guys Saturday night. God bless you and your families. Thanks for coming on tonight, and thanks for tuning in. And I'll see you guys Saturday night. God bless you and your families.